guys? I'm not sure this is working yet. Let me make sure this is working. I'm live. It looks like I'm live. That's me. It's doing it. What's up, guys? Stream looks good. I think we're good. Guys, it's been a really, really long time. So much has happened. I don't want to get into all of it. I really just want to paint. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to paint this dude from Halo, Emile from Halo, just because it's something that I'm interested in, and I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I'm just going to get into it. And step one, I'm going to sketch. This is a bit of a trial run. I got a bunch of new equipment. I got a bunch of new software, new everything. New studio entirely. I live in a whole new house right now, and there's been a lot of distractions in me being able to get back to work, and now I finally feel like I'm ready, you know. So I'm gonna kind of just do a relaxing stream, just a trial run, a test. See if I still know what I'm doing. See what I need to change. As always, feedback is welcome. I would love to hear what you guys think, what improvements you would like to see made. I put a lot of thought into this studio, and I know a lot of things are improved from the last one, but nothing's perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. And, you know. But for the most part here, unless there's a big issue, I'm just going to hang out and paint, relax, kind of get back into doing stuff. I haven't painted, like, at all, really, in so long. I see chats. Here I am. Cool. I got my chats on my screen right here. Check me out. I'm doing good. I feel like everything's in the right spot. I did a million tests on volume levels and equipment and stuff. That should all be fine. The only thing I wasn't really able to test is how well the stream quality comes through, the bandwidth. Can't really test that without doing a stream, you know? But I think it'll be fun. I guess we'll see. I got my dude printed out down here. You can see it in that camera. And I'm going to use that mostly for my references and stuff, but I want to get a good idea of where all these hard lines are so I can just paint quicker. I'm not doing this for anybody. This is for me. And I'm painting on, this is a cool new service that I'm painting on. I'm painting on a acoustic panel. When I was making the studio, there was a huge echo in here. There's drywall everywhere. There was no floor. There's nothing over here to absorb sound. So I had to buy all these acoustic panels and foam panels and everything to get the sound sounding okay and not super echoey. if you want to give me some feedback on that, I can always go and switch that. I like to make up the little details down here. I like painting armor. I did a lot of Iron Man paintings, and like Superman was a good one I did kind of back in the day. I like to get an idea of what's happening here in reality, but then kind of make my own armor. The little plates and concave and convex shapes and whatnot. I just find it easier, more satisfying to make it up as I go, based on the original maybe. I love painting and shading metal. I think one of the reasons I like Halo so much is like the architecture and whatnot that's in all the games, all the Forerunner stuff. It's really cool. I feel like I'm taking too long sketching. Let me get to it. It's too dark to see what's happening here. I'm gonna have to make it up. That's okay. I got closed captions turned on too. That's a new feature that I wasn't able to use before. Now I can have everything I'm saying captioned in real time. Super duper dope. Something people have been asking for. Got a lot of international audience that had no idea what I was saying. Now maybe they do. And for the hearing impaired. Alright. Does that look good? That's bright. I don't know what to expect from this, like the overall quality of the painting, I mean. We'll see. I feel like that's probably good enough. Let's just send it. Paint rack. Lava lamp. Start with this gray. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the background. I haven't thought that far ahead. Thank you guys. You saw the Instagram live earlier. That's cool. We're doing a TikTok live too. No one's watching my TikTok. Alright. Let's just paint the dude, right? It's been so long. I gotta I'm gonna struggle through this a little bit. But I'm not afraid. Okay, I'm a little bit afraid. You guys might not like me at all anymore. You never watch my videos again. It's like a genuine fear of mine every time I go live. Let it be known that I'm painting for me right now. I think what I should do first is kind of get some context down for the values. Where is the darkest darks and the lightest lights? And how dark and light are they exactly? The darkest color was gonna be down here and like inside this armor. So let me get like dark with this gray. I'm gonna come back with black later, I guess, and get even darker, but I should have no fear in going as dark as this gray will go in this spot. This is a really nice canvas to work on. It's the first time I've really painted on it. It paints like a t-shirt, you know, it's absorbent. It's got those fibers in there. It's still smooth enough to get a good resolution paint, if you will. That makes sense. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a shadow. I get this. Okay. Camera angle good? I feel like it's probably good. I guess it's alright. I imagine I'll go back after this stream and put together like a way shorter video of the process. Kind of like a time lapse, but I don't like time lapses. If I want to show the art process sped up, I'd rather like edit a bunch of real-time clips instead of a time lapse of the whole project. I just find it more interesting to watch people work in real time, but I also don't have the patience to watch the whole process. Give me the interesting bits, and let me move on about my day. The whole philosophy behind my editing is that I value your time as a viewer like I'd value my own time. And I don't want to watch me paint forever. I'd rather paint or watch somebody paint for a minute. But that said, it doesn't seem to be what is the most successful videos. The best videos seem to be the ones that just are way longer than I want them to be. I think my paint's way too watered down. Yeah, I think this paint is watered down too much. I got a whole new set of bottles and filled them up with new paint, and I haven't even sprayed most of it. I think I just overdid it a little bit on all the reducer. That's okay, it's an easy fix. Just add more paint. If I was smart, I would use a gravity fed airbrush right now with a mix of paint in it. I never said I was smart. Taking a long time. My patience is, you know me. I have a small attention span. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. It's so dark, I was looking at the reflection all wrong. This looks bad. I gotta not bump the camera with my head if at all possible. Why is my projector still up? UV's too much? I don't know. I like them. Maybe this should move a little bit. You're too low for me. Get up here where I can see. And also don't fold on me like that. That's not gonna work, is it? That's not gonna work. Fine. Stay where you are. Don't move. Stop being such a moron, Dale. There we go. Much better. One thing I did not think about when testing this video is seeing how well all my cameras and mics sync up. I'm not sure if the timing, sometimes when you got a bunch of cameras and mics, all the devices get out of sync with each other, so it'll look like I'm saying a word and then it will sound like I'm saying a word far later than that, or vice versa. I didn't test that, so it might just be real crazy sounding. And it's just gonna have to be that way until next time. Looks fine to me. Sweet. Appreciate it. Yeah, I need to bust out a darker black paint. Why is he frozen on the right? Am I frozen on the right? Yeah, sure am. My phone died? There. That might have fixed it. What's up, guys? Hand for letters. It's been a while, man. I'll do a whole studio tour soon. It took me so long to get it right. So long to get everything built. I had so many distractions and little things. The brand new house. Brand new as in a 72-year-old house, which means there was a lot of stuff to fix and like more important pressing matters that I had to get straight before I could work on the studio. And even then, like, I just holidays and distractions and everything else, it took so long to get back. I'm so glad to be back in a position that I can paint, but I've also been so nervous to get back to painting because it's been so long, and my only excuse has been that I didn't have a studio and didn't have a studio. Now that I have a studio, it's like, alright, well, go be Dale the Airbrush guy now. Go be perfect and make a bunch of stuff and make videos now. Nothing's stopping you. You got no excuses. And I'm like, well, I forgot and I'm nervous and I don't remember how to do it and I'm scared and they're going to laugh at me. I know it's ridiculous, but I've been so nervous to get back into this. It's been months since I've painted or streamed anything. I know I got honestly some relearning to do on how it all works. outsourcing everything that I can and keep myself as free as possible. But I have not been making literally any money in the last 3 months. Almost all of it goes to the artist, and on top of all the renovations and everything that I've done, I'm running out of funds here. So I'm going to be still painting some of those shirts and stuff as much as I need to. But the goal is for 2022, the New Year's resolution is to significantly supplement my income from video content instead of from shirt content. I'm already in progress on that. Like I said, I've been outsourcing everything, but if I keep up at the rate that I'm going now, I will run out of money and go bankrupt. So the goal is to find practical ways to do like half t-shirts and half my own art. So I'm working on it. You need to print out font cheat sheets. Well, I can provide you with fonts. That's one thing that I could do. One thing that I'm planning on doing is making Discord or Patreon or something a thing. I really don't. I hate the idea of holding like structured classes or having a Patreon that makes me like consistently put out educational content and stuff. Even though I want to be educational, it just scares me to have like a regimen that I need to follow and feel like I need to make something because everyone's paying me. I hate that format of things. I want to paint what I want to paint, and this is kind of lame, but oh my goodness. I don't want to be bound to just another form of orders. You know what I mean? These are, when I'm painting t-shirts and stuff, it's like I have to paint this, I have to paint this, I have to paint that. And I know I'm gonna have to do some of that because I have not made it as a professional, well-known artist who sells paintings for millions of dollars. I'm still a production artist that has to do work for people, and I get that, but if I'm not doing some of that work for myself or based on what I want to paint, then even though it's a business that works, I feel like I'm not a successful artist. So my goal this year is to get to that point. Just a little bit at a time. Well, someone just joined as a supporter to my channel, and that's a great first step. Thanks, man. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I would love to make consistent videos. That's the plan. I want to make consistent videos on YouTube, not just live stream. I do like live streaming a lot, but like edit some really sweet videos about whatever it is I'm painting. Spend time editing videos down into only satisfying parts and content and like quality content. I love editing videos, which is a weird thing to say. I really enjoy doing that. And that's the skills I want to use. I'm gonna do a lot more graffiti this year too. I'm gonna step up my letters. My graffiti letters are good when you compare them to the typical airbrush artist. My letters are not that good when you compare them to like actual graffiti artists. It's not that I don't want to work for somebody else or like paint people's orders. I don't want it to sound like I'm lazy and I only want to do what I want to do. I want to... What am I saying? $1000 put it pretty good in his interview with Sloop a while back, that he makes videos and stuff. I forget the analogy he used, but it was something like he makes videos and whatnot, but editing is the thing that he's doing. The art is really just kind of like, I'm gonna make my own analogy. It's like the chip to deliver the salsa, you know. The art that he's doing isn't the point. It's just something, a way to create cool videos, right? It's the item on which the content is served, but the content itself is what he's making, and that's the creative stuff that he spends hours and hours on the computer doing all that. I really like doing that, but it takes so much longer to edit a video than it does to paint a shirt or, you know, my old typical content. So before, it was always, I'm gonna paint shirts all the time because I have to paint shirts all the time, and I have no time to go in and make something cool. Or I would, and I would make something cool anyway, and then I'd be really behind on all my orders. I don't mind painting those orders. It's fun. I cannot complain about the money you make per hour painting t-shirts. It's nothing to complain about. But if it takes all my time, then I can't do the thing that I'm actually wanting to do. Inspired you to make a studio, but you didn't use a brick background. I don't mind, man. I'm honored, honestly. I've seen a good handful of Airbrush studios that, for one reason or another, now all use brick backgrounds exactly like this one. And I just feel like, man, I guess I had a good idea. There has been at least one dude that was definitely trying to pretend to be me. That kind of made me upset. Like, do your own artwork and be inspired, but don't pretend to be me. That's not what made me successful. The brick background isn't going to make you successful. That's just silly. That's one thing. I'm gonna call them out because it's been a recurring instance. The Airbrush brothers keep on pretending to be my company as their company. They have stolen my website, code outright, my graphics, logos, fonts, colors. They continue to try to emulate my business because I think that's why the business is working. I think it's ridiculous. Getting most of the lines done. I'm gonna do some more shading. I'm gonna turn off these UV lights. Pardon. Let me check out his TikTok stream. No one's watching that as a video. I'm gonna turn it off. Or move it. There. Okay, carrying on. I was down here. Music's putting you to sleep. That's alright. It's late. You can get some rest. You got a long day tomorrow. Close your eyes, relax. Listen to the sweet, soothing sound of what time is it where I'm at? I don't even know. 11:30 p.m. Post-meridian time. On the year of our Lord 2021, December 27th. I feel like I need some more neck stuff. I'm trusting my white airbrush paint is really gonna help be like what sets all this off. Am I going to be posting frequently now? Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to be... this year is the year for me to turn myself into a pretend wannabe streamer into like a one that makes a living doing the thing. So, I can't promise what the content's going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be mostly streams or mostly videos, like long videos or short videos, or the short to the you know what I mean? 1 minute videos, I don't know. It's gonna be a little bit of everything, I'm sure. There's two main business ventures that I have going on. It's the same thing. It's all airbrush, but like I said, I'm outsourcing orders. So the artists that I have that are available to paint my orders, I need to make sure that my business is generating sales for them. The best form of advertisement that I have right now is Instagram videos, the minute-long Instagram videos of me painting. That gets the most people onto the website. So I'm going to make a lot of those, and if I make a video for Instagram, there's no reason that it can't come on YouTube too. But I also want to make like longer, cool, edited videos. And that doesn't really generate customers, it just generates like live stream fans, which is cool. So it's two different audiences to play with. And I've got to figure out how to appeal to both. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. I'm going to see what works best, and I'm going to run after what's working well. And I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What kind of videos do you want to see? Do you like graffiti letters more? Quick stuff like that? I'm always going to be painting t-shirts here and there. Whoa, I'm dropping stuff. Do you like a bunch of simple, contextless orders? Or paint a bunch of people's names? How detailed is that camera? not as detailed as I want it. Like the resolution isn't as good. I'm gonna get a stream deck. That's what I'm gonna do. So I can just switch cameras with a button. And have a full screen one, a super zoomed in one, and then a wider one. I want to be like boop, wide angle, boop, zoom in, boop. Be right back. Gotta pee. Crave for paint. Hey man. Live feeds and long videos you like better, but shorts are pretty good. Shorts are, so the thing about shorts is it's really good to gain a new audience with the shorter content. But the longer content is where you make ad revenue. Live streams are kind of both. If I could get really good, if I painted stuff that was actually interesting, and I got a bigger audience and whatnot, it'd be possible to make money just off the live stream itself through super chats and through membership and stuff like that. But I feel like the most practical way to make any kind of real money off of a video is the ad revenue off of, you know, if I can get 10,000 views on each video or 100,000 views on each video, I should be making plenty of money to do what I need to do. But that's gonna take a lot of work. Easy Airbrush, man. Hey, dude. It's been a while. I'm back. Do what you want, but I say challenge yourself. That's what I'm working on, man. This is the year for it. I'm trying to make it happen. I don't want to get carried away with these highlights right now. I really just wanted to see how this white paint was going to act on this surface. Before I went into black. I got a real problem, guys. My lava lamp is just super cloudy and like can't even tell like lava is lamping, blowing, whatever. I will say I definitely missed you guys. I missed streaming. I missed hanging out and chatting. There's something different about streaming here on YouTube than it is anywhere else. A lot less people. 22. 22 is pretty good, honestly. A lot less people than the other channels and whatnot, but it just seems like more of a family. I don't know. Conversation is engaging. People seem to like remember who I am. You guys remember me from months ago and like know what I was doing in life. Keep on hitting my head on this camera. I would much rather stream here on you guys than anywhere else. I say that like you guys don't also have Instagram. There's no way you could see me if I went to Instagram. Haha. You know what I mean, though. Let me know if I'm still interested in that podcast. Podcast was with Ralph Kelly. Oh. With Ralph Kelly, he says. Yeah. I need to get back in touch with him. He reached out to me. I was going to be back before I started renovating the studio, and I just had like a temporary thing. We were about to do it there, but I decided it'd be better to wait until this was done. This just took so much longer than I expected it to. definitely need to reach back out to him and be like, hey man, sorry for the wait, but I'm ready. Ready when you are. Dale, have you got a tweet? Second question is, are you aware that I know karate? It's been a century and I've been silent. I know, I'm sorry. I've been apologizing all day long. Actually, for months. Life, man. Life happened. Life got me. Guys! My cat died. My dag-nabbing cat died. That cat was the biggest pain in the butt in the whole world, but somehow I'm still sad that my cat died. Rest in peace, Luna. Like, I'm not that worried about it, but my son is very sad. Brittany's sad. Noah's sad. It was Noah's first like real loss, you know, that he was old enough to like experience. He took it well, though. He handled it well. He knew what he was talking about. She died on a... what day is it? Saturday night. And the next day was church. And we were like trying to hide the fact that she had died before church. Because otherwise we were afraid that he'd like be a wreck at church. Anyway, after church we told him like, hey, so Luna died. And he's like, oh, well... does that mean Luna lives in our hearts now? And we were like, bro, it feels. How many hours do I think I airbrush on average? On average, in the last 3 months, 0. I don't know what my schedule is going to look like. I'm hoping that it's like half airbrush, half editing videos. I don't know, man. I don't have good numbers on that because everything about the average of what I used to do has changed and gonna look way different. I used to paint probably 4 hours a day. I'd paint t-shirts 4 hours a day for a long time. I'm using way too much black right here. I'm just doing a bunch of cartoon line work. That's okay. This is the first thing I've painted. Spent more than 15 minutes painting in a very long time. I'm kind of like remembering how to paint details. Like I said, my paint is way too reduced right now. All my muscle memory is gone. Luna hasn't, or Noah hasn't cried about Luna yet, but he keeps on asking if she's coming back. Is Luna coming back to our house yet? Because he thinks, like, even though we've explained it over and over, he's like, so Luna just doesn't live with us anymore. Luna lives in heaven now. I'm like, well, no, but yeah, but no, but no. I don't know how I feel about animals going to heaven, but I guess it doesn't hurt to, like, give them some hope. I don't know. Here's a question for everybody. What am I airbrushing on? That's a good question. These are acoustic panels, like sound absorbing panels for studios or just people's rooms or whatever. I found some sweet hexagonal ones for my studio, and as soon as I got them in the mail, I was like, you know what, these would be good for painting stuff on. I'm not gonna turn the camera around, but I have them all arranged in a grid behind me in like a cool shape, and I was thinking I could do a mural on several of them, or I could do a painting on one of them, or I could do a graffiti name across a couple, like in whatever kind of configuration, and it would be a cool product to sell that's not a t-shirt, because I hate t-shirts. I've said this so many times, like I would never wear an airbrush t-shirt. It's not my style, but I would definitely order for myself like some artwork for the wall, especially if it served a practical purpose like one of these. I think that I'm going to try to make this like my canvas, like my go-to canvas. It's so flexible. It can be one or it can be a bunch or whatever, and you just put them all in a box and ship them instead of rolling up a paper. Paper is hard to paint on because it's not absorbent. It's just a flat surface. Anything super smooth that the paint splatters off of takes a whole different like style of paint. You can do it. A lot of people are really good at it, but for me, I like to paint with high pressure paint. The same stuff I do on t-shirts. I like to paint quick and dirty, and I don't have the patience for all that. So this is a great absorbent canvas that is checking all those boxes. It's really similar to painting on these Pellon sheets that I always paint on. Very similar feel. Anyway, the question I have for you guys, give me a second, I gotta remember what it was. Oh, stories. YouTube stories are different. They last for a whole day. Or I mean a whole week. They last for 7 days. So, I guess 2 questions. Do you guys ever watch YouTube stories? Because I get on YouTube, but I never see people's stories. I don't care to look at them. So do you see them? And if you do see them, how much personal content do I mix in without being like weird? Like, do you only want to see painting and graffiti? Or do you want to see my son playing Beat Saber? He's 3.5. And he snuck out of his room yesterday and last night, in the middle of the night. Brittany got a quest for Christmas. And he saw us playing Beat Saber. And he was like, Dad, can I play that in the morning? So I was like, I guess so, you can play it. And this morning, I expected him to just play around and do nothing. He was crushing some Beat Saber. And he got to play it a couple times a day for like maybe an hour total. Because he was so good at it and he loved it so much. But, like, are you gonna be like, children playing games, this is not what I'm here for, and be angry about it? Or are you gonna just be like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad Dale's having a real life too. I don't even know why I asked you guys this question. Anyway, that's what I post on Instagram. I just wondered if I should also post the stories on YouTube. I don't feel like YouTube stories are a thing, really. They exist, obviously, but I don't see them. Take a panorama pic. I'm gonna. I'll take a panorama pic. After this video, I'll do a quick update on my stories, or the chat, or whatever the feature is on YouTube where I can post a thing. Community update. I forget what they're called. I'll be honest, my attention span on this is dwindling. Let's get the values right and then throw some color in here and then highlight it with some white. I don't want to add another channel. I've tried that. I thought about that. I've had a bunch of different like secondary channels and stuff that I've kind of played with a little bit at a time, but it's stressful to me. You'll notice I'm kind of like an OCD person, so I want to make sure everything is just right. I got a weird mix of OCD and not caring at all. But if I have like another channel or something, it overwhelms me. I get stressed out and I don't know where to post what and when to. Everything's got to be categorized in the right folder, and it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just have one thing and just say, this is me, this is what I'm doing, and do that. Otherwise, I won't do it at all. Thank you for being a thanks for being a stoner. Thanks for being a supporter, man. Welcome back. Sorry I left everybody hanging. I had supporters, and then I just stopped posting, and I was like, man, these people are paying me $2 whole of their real money, and I'm not doing anything for them. I felt bad. I'm back. I'm gonna make it up to you, I promise. So in the picture, this is red. That's red. I don't think I want to do red. What do I get for Christmas? Christmas, I got a mini fridge. A mini fridge. This fridge holds 4 Red Bulls and some Reese cups. I got a LED banana for the studio. I'm sure you guys will see that soon. I got a sweet grill light. I got some retractable ratchet straps. Some board games, some card games, you know. Nothing crazy. We try to do like not a whole lot for Christmas. It's not about presents and stuff, you know. We did bake Jesus a birthday cake. You can make fun of us if you want to. We did not wait for Jesus to blow out the birthday candles. We just crushed it. Okay. It's an old Pentecostal joke. Because I'm not Pentecostal. What I did do. Jesus is the reason for the season. Indeed. I gave the gift of virtual reality to a few people this year. I saved up and was able to get the Quest 2 for a couple people that I knew would really like it. And everyone has been having a great time playing with all these games. I've had a VR headset for a long time, but I've never played stuff like Beat Saber like I was talking about. I was playing Boneworks and stuff. But now everyone got this Quest and they're getting Beat Saber. And I'm tried it for the first time, and this thing is super cool. It really is like Guitar Hero remade for VR. Like I said, Noah loves it. My wife loves it, and is like super stoked to get hers in the mail and play it. All the good presents came late. A giant quesadilla blanket. Yeah, I forgot about the quesadilla blanket. Sorry, Brittany. She got me a giant circle tortilla blanket. And I get I'm known for my quesadillas around these parts. Common occurrences. Dad, can you make me a quesadilla? And needless to say, I always deliver. Never burnt, always crispy. We did lose another artist, Terry Hill. Rest in peace, Terry Hill. He was before my time. Brittany, you're supposed to be sleeping. What are you doing? Making rash decisions. I never understood that terminology. Rash decisions. Rash doesn't mean quick or careless in any other context except for when it comes to making decisions. Catch me up. You missed a lot. Shirt exchange, Pat Gaines, Florida. That whole trip was a long time ago, man. Nothing happened. Where am I at in life right now as far as business goes? I'm outsourcing all my orders. I've had to outsource all my orders because I haven't had a studio. Now I have a studio and have no money. So I'm going to have to start painting again, but I'm going to do my best to still maintain this rhythm of outsourcing everything that I can. I'm going to pick orders to paint for streams and stuff, but I really want to keep as much of my painting time, my working studio time, as much of it into painting what I want to paint and editing videos that I want to make as possible. Nothing crazy is happening with Pat Gaines right now. I'm working with some of Pat's old artists and stuff. He's set me up. He's done a lot for me and helped me out, making a lot of connections and stuff like that. I'm not working directly with Pat or any other company. It's all my company. It's all Airbrush Customs. I didn't sell out or anything. Not that that would be a bad thing to sell the business, but it's still mine, still my name. My airbrush is still clogged. Thank you, Pablo, for that explanation of a rash decision. Thank you, Shalubstery. Is that the robot character? This isn't Destiny. This is it's Halo. This dude's from Halo Reach. It's Emile, I think is his name. I've been playing Halo Infinite. This dude isn't in Halo Infinite, but they did remake his armor as some DLC. But it kind of has a little bit of a throwback. This art, I didn't mean for it to. I didn't mean for it to be like sentimental and weird and stuff. But the first airbrush video I ever made, and some of the early ones that I did, like canvases and stuff that I did, they were all Halo themed. Just kind of like that's because what I was interested in. So I'll see if I can find it. But the first airbrush video was a time lapse of me painting this dude, coincidentally, on a big old shirt in black and white, and it was super sketchy and lame and whatnot. But first video I did like 12 or 13 years ago. I was gonna paint a grunt. I was looking for a good picture of a grunt from Halo to paint because I thought he'd be just a cool little character. I couldn't really find a cool picture, and I was looking around if this dude popped up, and I was like, I'm gonna paint this guy. Just for fun. I need to stretch. Jackson. Thank you, man. I'm talking about digital artwork. I love doing digital art. I don't do it as much as I should. But I feel like, I don't know, you can't make content as good. I don't want to say it. A lot of people make really great video content about digital art. I am not as fluent in digital art, and I would have a harder time producing interesting content about me drawing on an iPad. I don't think what draws people to my channel is my artistic ability necessarily. It's my airbrush ability, I think. I kind of struggled and fumbled through this, and anytime I do something outside of my comfort zone, I don't do it really well or right, and you know, you can tell. But the fact that I do it with an airbrush is what makes it more impressive than like just a typical halfway decent painting of something. Hence, I'm Dale the airbrush guy, not Dale the artist guy. Weird life goal of mine is to one day just be Dale. Not have to be some other title to validate English. I'm not cool enough to just be Dale. I gotta have my airbrushes to have my back. Have I ever airbrushed a picture of me? No, I've never painted myself. I've never done self-portraits on anything. I guess I have. I came across a sketchbook from school that I had to do one, but not like because I wanted to paint myself. What am I painting on? Looks like a shirt board. This is a shirt board. This is a hexagonal acoustic tile for sound dampening. I think you're going to be seeing a lot more of these from me soon. Some with like fan art like this on it, but probably more with just graffiti letters and names on them. I was saying earlier that the kind of artwork I do is really cool. You know, the t-shirts and the graffiti it's cool to look at, but out of the people that like the artwork that's happening, very few of those people would care to wear an airbrush t-shirt, myself included. So I think this would be a better canvas, a practical canvas, to do airbrush or graffiti artwork on that's not a lame t-shirt that you have to wear. The other thing that people do with t-shirts when they don't want to wear them is they hang them up in their room. And, well, this is meant for hanging up in your room and serves a practical purpose. And it's modular. I like modular stuff. I can paint one, or you can tessellate a bunch of them for a bigger mural or something. I see a lot of opportunities here. So, I'm debuting this canvas now. I'm going to order a bunch more. And I'm gonna paint like a graffiti name across like several of them. I'm gonna make a video of those, and I'm gonna try to push that as a product. It's the constant struggle that I go through every day between me marketing my business and me saying I don't want to paint t-shirts anymore. Of all these ideas on how I could sell more t-shirts. And it's great. I got other artists to outsource to. But it still takes so much work to outsource those orders to them and manage the website and do everything else. I just can't do both things. I'm working on it. I got a great man on my team who is taking on more responsibility every day. Getting familiar with everything that I'm doing, and I know that he's going to be one day able to take a lot of responsibility off my shoulders and be a good steward with it. We're getting close. I need some orange or something. Orange will work. I'm trying to spray my paint into a little bottle instead of in the air like before. And I'm hoping that these vents really suck up all the dust. I'll see in about a month or so, I would guess, like how effective everything is. But I'm hopeful that I just don't have any more dust everywhere. Big problem was that everything was always covered in airbrush dust. You guys know if you're airbrush artists. Spent a lot of time designing this built-in-the-wall vent system. I really had no good way of testing it other than going, well, it looks like it'll work. I think it'll be okay. No, Pablo, I did not tell him that. I think it was implied. I saved him the pun. See, if I had more patience, I would put all like the lighting on the other side of these canisters, whatever these canisters are. I would put like labels on them, details everywhere. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna texture this armor a little bit because it's real boring. Painted a guitar before. The Shredder Max Pro, as Brittany called it. That's back when I thought that I was going to be a musician for a minute. Needs to be darker. I need more value, I need more contrast. I recognize my shortcomings. And typical Dale fashion, I will fix them next time a little bit. I'll learn from them and try to apply them next time, but I'm not gonna do anything about it right now. Yeah, it's just this is not a guitar board. Alright, well this was fun, guys. I'm gonna go back and watch a lot of the stream and see, or at least like get a feel for how it looks and how it sounds and stuff. And maybe I'll make a video from the stream footage. I've always wanted to try that, so I'm gonna see if I can make something interesting out of what I've recorded here. But I'm gonna leave this where it is, I think. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm really glad to be back. I hope everything sounded okay and looks okay and all that. I'm here. I got no more excuses. I got nowhere else to go. I got a studio. It's back. It's ready, and I'm gonna use it now. So we'll see. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna look like something. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the new members to the channel. I appreciate you guys just watching and hanging out, you know? Love you guys. Thankful for you guys. And I'm gonna see you next time.